story number 12. Before we get into the story, we recently started a Patreon account.
We did. We just filmed our first episode today.
We did.
We're wearing the same outfits.
What are the benefits of our Patreon account, Teresa? Tell them.
You guys are going to get 1 extra episode a week. 4 episodes a month if you join our Patreon account.
That's huge.
I think that's a great freaking deal.
I think that's a solid offering.
Yeah.
When are they coming out?
Fridays.
Every
Friday. So you'll get the Tuesday episode that's going to be public for everyone. And then you'll get every Friday. So twice a week for you guys.
Extra bonus, super juicy content for you guys.
Denver's going to put the link to our Patreon in the Spotify, YouTube description.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Put it everywhere you need it. Just everywhere. It'll be there. You look for it, it'll be there. You can also just search us on Patreon, ThreadTalk Podcast. We pop right up.
Perfect.
And then maybe, if you're not listening to this the day this goes live, maybe you're listening to this like 2 years after this has gone live and you're like a big fan and you've been going through all of the content. There could be like 50, 100, 200 episodes on there for a whole new library for you guys to unlock. Mm-hmm. So I'm just throwing that little bit in there for the very far future. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Let's get into the story. Mine, guess where it's coming from?
Relationship advice.
It is. Yeah. How'd you know that? All right. This one was from 8 days ago. I just found out I would have no claim to my fiance's and I's marital home. I feel deceived and I don't know how to proceed. I've been engaged to my fiance, Matt, 35 male, for 6 months now. I, 34 female, am also 7 months pregnant, and I have a 4-year-old child from a previous marriage. We had plans to marry 5 months ago, but his grandfather passed away, and in order to observe a mourning period, we postponed our wedding. Now, I'm making this post precisely because I read another story here about how a husband tried to financially screw his wife over by getting his dad's name on the property and then transferring it to him so that the property isn't connected at all to the marriage and by extension, the wife. I'm also a stay-at-home parent to my 4-year-old and have been nesting for our baby on the way. My fiance has been in the family business with his dad for many years now, and we rent right now. I already knew of my fiance's plans for our first home together, which is currently in the process. He has put down deposits for our home in his dad's name, which will be transferred to him shortly. He said that this is for tax purposes, and I never bothered doing any research on this, but now I can see this is to ensure that he doesn't lose the house in case we separate. We have a prenup, and I talked to him about this, and I agreed that this is his asset from money saved over the years, and now I can't help but wonder if I should have known better. I don't have a good feeling about this, especially since we have been having talks about reviewing our prenup. He says he is doing this to ensure the prenup doesn't get overturned and that he needs this to feel secure in our relationship. Before meeting him, I was living by child support, and I still am, and private tutoring kids, but after getting pregnant, I wanted to focus on family and I stopped working. I mean, I can pick up tutoring at any time since I am licensed, but the fact that I cannot have any claim on our marital home seems wrong. How should I proceed?
Is she going to be paying mortgage on it?
I don't think so because it sounds like she's a stay-at-home. She's a stay-at-home wife. Stay-at-home mom. She's not working.
I guess the only advice I would have is like ask him about it. I think just
have the conversation.
Yeah. I don't know what else there is to do. Like,
yeah, I think you have to have a conversation. Like, she read another story about how someone got fucked, and now she's worried if that's happening to her.
That's in her head.
That could be in her head. Could not be. Could be a smart thing, but you have to have a conversation now.
Yeah, I think it's definitely smart to bring it up.
Yeah, like does your prenup say that you're not allowed 50% of the marital home?
Yeah. What does it mean by marital home?
It's like the house that you share together.
Okay.
That you live in together. Like your parents' house is their marital home.
Okay.
It just means that like you guys both have rights to it, no matter how much, no matter whom paid what.
But even if it's in his name, if they divorced,
If she lived there, it would be their marital home.
it would
She'd be owed half.
yeah, right?
Yeah. No matter whether she paid a lot or didn't.
Right?
Because
So
it's
I'm
a
confused.
marital home.
I'm confused about what the issue is now.
Well, if it's their marital home and she doesn't get access to any of it when they divorce, she's left with nothing.
Well, why wouldn't she have access to it? Is it in the prenup? Or she doesn't know?
I think because of the way that it was being put under his dad's name and not under his name. So then it wouldn't be their marital home because he didn't own it. I think. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Little
Maybe
slow.
people can let us know in the comments and give us some more details on this.
Yeah.
There is 2 edits. Edit 1. He is majorly... Actually, before I get into the edits, let's get into the top comment.
Yeah.
Top comment is, never be a stay-at-home mom to a boyfriend. Nah,
Wait, they're not married? Or they're getting married?
they're fiance.
Okay, yeah.
They're getting married. Second comment said, how did you have a prenup prepared without having your own attorney review it and advise you about it? That is standard part of the process and a huge right you gave up. So edit 1. He is majorly financing the house through his savings plus sale of 1% shares. It also includes some of my own savings accumulated over the years. 10% of the whole initial deposit value. Edit 2. I know my contribution is small, but I still came forward and offered to finance some part of our new home. And he took it, and now I feel foolish. I don't know, I just feel upset that my fiance knew this will screw me over. His lawyer probably told him to do that without consulting me so that I don't stop him, and now it's too late. Plus, as a homemaker, I do most of the housework, and in the event we separate, I'd like to be compensated for that. I just can't believe he did that. I'm floored right now. I just feel like I knew just enough so that I don't accuse him of non-disclosure, and he can openly claim that I didn't do my research with my own lawyer. I've been extremely busy with pregnancy and managing my 4-year-old's ADHD, so he knew I wouldn't have the time to do due diligence. I trusted him to keep me safe. I feel like he took advantage of how bad it's been for me.
Oh, wow. That's slimy.
Yeah, it seems it, but it seems like there hasn't even been a conversation.
Yeah, she hasn't even like
She just
yeah.
thinks like it's not actually confirmed that's happening.
Yeah.
She just read another post about it and now she's worried that it's happening to her.
Okay, wait, but it's in his dad's name, the house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
I don't know how that would work.
Yeah, I don't know either, but it sounds tough to be put in that situation, pregnant, and feel like you're getting fucked over by your fiance.
And it's not too late because you haven't married him yet.
Yeah, it's true.
You did give him the money, though.
You're just stuck with that baby bump.
You did give him the money, too.
Yeah.
So
Which was like all your savings.
yeah, that's pretty shitty.
Yep. That's a tough one. We'll leave it on that.
All right.
Will we end it on that?
End it on that.